Hello everyone, I am Utsav Karan and today I am going to show you how to install and use NiFi Easy Rules Engine controller service. So Easy Rules is a Java rules engine. You can build a simple rules engine yourself. All you need is to create a bunch of objects with conditions and actions, store them in a collection, and run through them to evaluate the conditions and execute the actions. This is exactly what Rules Engine does. It provides the rule abstraction to create rules with conditions and actions, and the Rules Engine API that runs through a set of rules to evaluate conditions and execute actions. Default rules functionality is not available in the NiFi pre-built binaries, so developers will need to build from source and ensure to include the rules profile as shown below. So we have to run this maven command below. Rules engine service components are supported by a rules engine which stores a set of rules and actions that should be performed if one or more rule conditions are met. In many cases, rules engine perform or execute the action, but in the case of the rules engine service, the information of determined action is returned so that the action can be executed by the caller or another handler. By default, NiFi includes an Easy Rules implementation for the rules engine service called Easy Rules Engine Service. However, developers can implement their own version of the service using a different rules engine as needed. Once enabled, the service allows callers to send data called facts for evaluation against the rules engine, and if any of the rules conditions have been met, the service returns a list of actions which the caller can execute directly or potentially send downstream to another component to read and handle. So let's get into the action. So first we have to go to Apache site nifi.apache.org. Here we have to go to the download section, download NiFi. So here we can see the latest release is 1.11.4. We have the binary here and the source release here. So for this we have to download the source release first, also the binary, and put that instance in somewhere in your system. I have already downloaded and I will show you. So this is the source release which contains the source code. So we don't have to run the command here or we will build the whole binaries. So we have to go to the specific directory. So I will go to the NiFi nar bundles, NiFi Easy Rules bundle, and launch my command prompt here. And you just have to paste the command, write it down, the maven command shown here. This maven-tc2.o clean install. So if you would be successful, you will get the something like this build success. It will take like 9 minutes or so. So I have already done so, and you will find your nar here, NiFi Easy Rules nar target, and here it is. So you have to copy this file and paste it in your NiFi instance, which may be somewhere in your system where you have extracted it. So we have to go to the lib and paste it here. All the processes, NAS and controller services are here, so you have to paste yours here too, and then you have to restart your NiFi server. So since I have already done so, I will launch it. So for configuring the Easy Rules Engine service, you have to go to the canvas, click on this gear icon. So you can see Easy Rules Engine service. See, I have already added. So you have for you to get this, you have to click on this plus icon, search for Easy Rules Engine service. Here it is. You have to add it, then configure it. So rules file type is set to YAML, so you can set it to YAML or JSON. Click OK. Rules file path or body. So I have provided the file path. This is routing rules.yaml, and you can also provide the body if only one of them. So rules file format is set to NiFi and ignore condition is set to false, and you have to click OK. Click on this Thunderbolt icon to enable the controller service. Now I will show you the YAML file. So here is the routing rules.yaml file. Name is so there are two rules. First one is for the small, and the second one is for the large flow file size rule. So name is small flow file size. Description is if a flow file size is less than or equal to 10 bytes, route to small. Priority is 1. Condition is flow file dot size is less than or equal to 10. So you have to perform the following actions. So there are two types. Type 1 is route. Attribute is set to relationship small. The second type is log. Attribute log level is 1, and message is a small file was routed and we just wanted to log it. Fact is set to flow file. Then we have to go to the second rule. Name is set to large flow file size. Description is if a flow file size is greater than 10 bytes, route it to large. Priority is set to 2. Condition is flow file dot size is greater than 10. Action is type route. Attribute relationship is set to large. Facts is set to flow file. Now we will go to the canvas. So here I have created a basic flow. So I have used two generate flow file processors, one to create a small flow file and one to create a large flow file. So I will show you the configuration of the small one. So it's just I just set a custom text to ABC. So it will create a flow file which size is less than 10 bytes. Other one is a generate flow file processor which will generate a flow file greater than 10 bytes. So I have set some custom text and it will generate a file size which is greater than 10 bytes. Here is our invoked scripted processor. So we have to go to the properties. Script engine is set to Groovy, and there are other options as well. So we can provide the script file or the script body. So we will have a quick look into this. Script body is like we can create a dynamic processor on the go using the invoked scripted processor. As you can see, this is similar to a custom processor or processor if you have created one. So we have set some dynamic relationship according to the rules we have set. So it will take a look into the rules routing.rules YAML file, and according to that it will set the relationship to small, large or failure, and then transfer the flow file. So if you do all this correctly, you will find this rules engine service, and you have to set it to easy rules engine controller service. You have to click on apply. Then I will show you the whole working quickly. So I will start the generate flow file processors, and as you can see, this one has created a file size of flow file size of 3 bytes, and this one of 8.21 KB, which is greater than 10 bytes. So now I will start the invoked scripted processor. As you can see, the large one is sent to the large queue, large route, and the small one has gone to the small route. So for checking purpose, you can go to the list queue, view the queue, view the content. As you can see, this is the content generated by the large generate flow file processor. Click on OK. I can also have a look at the small queue. So this must be just ABC. Yeah, this is correct. So after that, I have just logged the queue. So this was the whole working of the easy rules engine service. Thank you for watching.